Hey guys, this is Lazarus and today I'm gonna talk about Thoram and Ochado. So let's start with Thoram. Thoram comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more toughness type club players and a club player killer as a passive, so his stats rise by 20% against club players. Special skills are Ace Killer Intercept with 465 momentum, High Power Block with 450 and 2A Ranked Knockdown Tackle with 340 and Speed Dribble with 265. Hidden skills are Bond with 3 or more agility type players that gives everyone 1% and additional Bond with 5 or more club players that gives everyone additional 2%. He's a 40% auto interceptor, so 40% of the time during an automatic intercept his special skill will activate, making him a very tough nut to crack for everyone, especially club players. Stats down 10% to match up opponent forwards, so that's huge because that goes on top of bonds, and shields will not help you here, and pressure, so if you win a matchup against someone, that guy will be debuffed by additional 15%, which is crazy. Let's say you win a matchup against a forward, that guy on the next matchup will be debuffed by a crazy 25%. So let's say your opponent has Margus. You match up with Margus because he doesn't have a good defensive skills. You can just pass over him easy with strong pass, and that Margus is absolutely crippled. You can work around that by trapping the ball in the air and passing to self if you are debuffed, but still it's a huge annoyance. When we look at his stats, we can see that he is a very balanced defender with a not so good offensive potential, so he is a bad dribbler at 28.3k and a bad passer at 22.4. Defensively he is not a very good tackler at 47.8, not a good blocker at 52.7 and a good interceptor at 54.9. So obviously this guy will be murdered by a non-club players, especially everyone else but forwards, because he doesn't have any advantage over them, and that pressure at that situations will be very hard to activate. He will not block any one that isn't a club player, so that is not very good too. Against forwards, that debuff of 10% will help him for sure though. Against club players we see a different story. Defensively on dribble and pass he sucks still, but obviously he is a great tackler at 57.3, good blocker at 63.3 and a great interceptor at 65.9. So this guy can make Tsubasa's chance maker really tough to work around because he can auto intercept those. He can auto intercept basically any pass from a club player. Of course these type of players are very limited and their potential depends on the current meta. Obviously he will have a good time in this meta. When club starts to release OP non-club players he will be murdered. He has no chance in that meta unfortunately, but yeah, if you got him now you can use him and he will be very successful. One thing that I wanted to add, this guy is good on both high and low balls, so he gets 12.5% bonus there. So at this spreadsheet I'm showing you how does he look on raw stats with that bump on block and intercept, because those two special skills you can use in the air, and on the right side with passive active you can see his block 66.5k and 67.6k intercept versus club players in the air. I would limit break him tackle block intercept 23, 10, 10, 11 speed power technique. You can go with intercept technique 25, block tackle 21 and speed power 4. See what works better for you. With boundary breaks obviously do his intercept technique, block, power, tackle, speed 25 in that order. Now let's talk about Ochado. Ochado comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more skill type non-Japanese players, and Insight Master as a passive, so if you guess the right action this guy will rarely ever get bullied, because in that case his stats rise by 40%. Of course I don't have to say that Insight Master is one of the best passives or hidden abilities in the game. Special skills are Gambler's Tackle with 440 momentum, Super Technique Dribble tackle with 455 and 2 air range pinpoint pass with 270 and swift interception with 295. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more golden 23 players that gives everyone 2.5% and 3% debuff to your opponent, so that's awesome. Snow whatever, he is a Misaki killer, so his stats rise by 50% against Misaki's, and penalty area master, so he is 20% stronger in the box. This guy has a lot of versions, so you might lose yourself a bit, so I added those graphics at the top so you see what is what. First we'll talk about his raw stats. So he is a good dribbler at 45.7k, average shooter with 62k, not a good passer with 36.4, tackle is good at 52.7 and intercept is not at 38k. If you guess the right action, so with Insight Master he is a great dribbler at 64k, good passer at 51k, great tackler at 73.8 and a good interceptor with 53.2. So you will win a lot of matchups if you guess the right action, and if you tackle the dribbler you will never lose a matchup. Same goes with his dribble. At 64k nobody will bully you ever, so, or shouldn't bully you. In the box he is a good dribbler at 54.9, very good shooter at 74.5, so you can score on Zenzo. If Green Roberto can score, this guy can score easier. He is not a very good passer at 43.7, great tackler at 63.3 and same as pass, not very good at intercept 45. If you guess the right action in the box you will never lose a matchup, so that gives him some special value there. You will not find yourself often at that position, but when you do, this guy will not let you down. Against Misaki he is a killer, so a bullying 68.6k dribbler, 54.6k passer, bullying tackler at 79.1 and a good interceptor at 57.1. If you guess the right action versus Misaki, you will take every ball. Misaki can't win against this guy, so change his position information so you can catch Misaki easier. So yeah, this guy is good, he is very good. When he gets a better intercept special skill, he will be even better. Of course, Insight Master characters are usually better at defensive roles because you are matched up with one guy, while on the attacking side he should be easily killed. So when you are attacking with this guy, run towards just one matchup, so you have a good chance of winning that one. I will even break him, shoot power 25 and kinda split the difference between everything else but block, because he can do it all. Of course, if you want to use this guy as a shooter, then go with 17, 17, 16 dribble tackle speed and 16, 16, 18 pass intercept technique. With boundary breaks do everything but his block, and this guy can be very good at everything. Okay, so that's basically it. If you like this video, like it. If you didn't like it, fuck it. Right? Write down in the comments below what do you think about these players, and I will do one more analysis today, I believe, with those Catalonia legends. I hope I will be able to do that. I will start right now after I publish this video, so if I helped you, you can tip me with Streamlabs or tip me, links in the description of the video below. My scheduled streams are Mondays and Fridays. I do a lot of streams in the middle, so subscribe so you don't miss that, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.